Hey, everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one hammered. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Bounce to the right side. Diaz. He'll do it himself. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Jake Burger in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Pitch misses there. Ball three. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Two down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And that is that. Bryan Reynolds here. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Brings it in. One away. One out man at first. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. Nimmo should have this one. 2 away. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Good eye right there. And that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Just missed. Young getting to start at the hot corner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 400. Gonzalez sends it to first and quickly one away in the second. Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1 just missed. Carter under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's Joey Bart now. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at PNC Park, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Elly De La Cruz. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reynolds in position, and there's 1 down. Now it's Corey Seager, grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the dirt, ball two. On an inside corner for called strike three. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Out to short. Gonzalez to first in time. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. That's in there. Strike one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Runner on the move. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Safe in second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan Reynolds. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Flying to left his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And O'Neill is struck out. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the fourth, Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. He was late there, strike one. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Well struck right field, carrying well. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Josh Young. This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And that one ripped to left. And that's the third out. Bottom four at the plate for Pittsburgh, Yandy Diaz. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Late on that fastball. To the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now Ryan O'Hearn. That's a base hit. Here comes Loud. Here comes the throw.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 on, 1 out. He hauls it in, 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And he lays one down the left side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off. Carter, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. On the ground to short, Gonzalez. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Digging in, Alex Freeland. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Hey.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That misses. 3-1. There's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So Watt puts runners at first and second. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mangum under it. And there's 2 away. Go ahead run on base. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. Late on that fastball. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Right fielder.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. A little bit
Ball
high,
left side.
and it's 1-0. Out number 2. So up next, O'Neal
for the
Cruz.
Pirates, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 6. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Late swing fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to hit for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. That's towards center. Cruz drifts towards it. 2 down. So digging in, Josh Young.
Ball in. Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one missed.
That's inside.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
There's a swing and a miss. The Rangers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And he did more than just raise the pitch count in that long AB. The walk was the go-ahead run into scoring position. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Fires it to the plate, and he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Yandy Diaz. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Inside. Ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. Freeland to Elliott, second for one.
Safe.
Over to first, safe. Next is the Pirates DH, Ryan O'Hearn.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Alex Freeland stepping in for the Rangers.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz stepping in for the Rangers. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In the air, left field. Mangum settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hey! That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss as he was late. Foul ball there. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Jake Mangum, 1 for 2.
Foul ball.
Fouled off. He was late.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 now. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Carter makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, number 36.
Wyatt Langford.
Line drive. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ripped to third and caught. Next up for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, and this one could be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run shot. So on the mound now for the Pirates, Yohan Ramirez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ramirez, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And that is that. So back to the top of the order. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. For 3. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Higashioka to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now pitching for Texas, number 60.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baye. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 2.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Yandy Diaz now. That one gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Lobber to right field, way back, gone! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one's back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Once you get ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of things.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jacob Junis. He has a great runner on the go. Can't make the grab, and it drops. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, nothing happening as the count evens at 1.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the ninth. Alex Freeland stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. That one missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swings through that one out in front that time. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. Now a chance for Wyatt Langford on the ground, and that's just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. 1 for 4 with a double.
Inside, ball 1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses, and it's 3-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth at the plate. Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum, Chris Martin on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Martin, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Young tosses the first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Jared Triolo, the next to hit. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. That one fouled off. The Rangers trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Back to the top of the order now. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan Reynolds. And the 1-0. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. Eovaldi with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball.
Can't jump up to the this, non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's the done of a guan? Here, much man to know. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? But you would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Still smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand, I've got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Not find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up on that all, you no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman, let's say. We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock by your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock by your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to how you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing your ways and respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man walk? Put your want and all walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, cry. And but you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfying your emotion, hotter for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Still smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Expand, I got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Enough man I call, you no look for them where you look good enough against no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I steer and I steer about night and day. Could I be only a human nation? With a girl just smile on her face and say, hey, hey. Want a man fi walk it, not fi play. Want a marathon man who can stay. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me and the thing where you are wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. A piece of money, the woman, where you get it from. Knock on your entrance.
Edward Cabrera, the starting pitcher for the home team. The lineup he's facing is capable of producing big swings, and it's going to be up to him to limit those opportunities. Connor Griffin up first, and we're ready to rumble.
The shortstop, number 75, Connor Griffin.
That's a strike to lead us off in this ranked season's clash. Strike two with the fastball, and don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. And a strikeout starts us off. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. This card stands out with its incredible power, especially against right-handers. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Goodness. And we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. The captain of the team strolls to the plate. Roberto Clemente. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. Tag save. Stolen base. 0-1. The pitch. In the zone. No need to appeal. He went. Strike three. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Strike. Goes back to the sinker. Ding. Tries are done. Lifted in the air to center. Trout settling under it. Brings it in for the third out. They strand a runner. Liam Doyle starting this ranked season matchup. It'd be a real shame if you ran him out of this game early, wouldn't it? Tatis hitting leadoff, and he looks at ball one. That catches the corner. Just looking for a strike. Swing and a miss. That pitch wasn't close. Two-strike foul. Tatis waits. Keeps battling. I didn't much like it either. Lives to see another pitch. Tatis steps out of the box. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. And the pitch. Don't worry, you still have lives left. Kyle Schwarber freshly dealt to the plate. Doesn't connect. He was late. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Clark fires it in from the outfield. Not in time, and he's safe. Mike Trout is the batter now, looking to connect for the first run of the game. Out in front, and that's a foul ball. Throws over, safe at second, and he gets back in. Pickoff attempt, and he just beats the throw. Legends. Runner at second, one out. Now a check swing, but he held up. Goes back to the splitter. Stays in the fight. Schwarber, the runner at second with one away. Skips up some dust. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. And the pitch. Not done yet. 2-2. The pitch. And that one is in there for a called third strike. Bo Kyung-moo up next to the dish. Late with the swing there. Fires another heater. Goes to second. Tries to get back and safe. One-two the count. Slider misses the zone. It's going to fly out of here. Forget about it. It's a ranked rocket. World Baseball Classic. Represent. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. It's through for a hit. Around first, hustling for two. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ketel Marte prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. Ball! Home run! Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Confidence is sky high right now. Let's see what else you can find. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Jarren Duran comes to the plate following the home run from a live series card. And that one's foul. And the lefty kicks and delivers. 2 strikes and no balls. Throws one in the dirt. He's got it, and that's out number 3. First inning in the books. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty Baseball headed your way.
I know you see the fashion. It's that sauce you never could imagine. Just that type of pretty you ain't never seen. Cold in my dog, man.
Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Andrew McCutchen gets us going in this frame. Misses with the first pitch. Paint. Now in a 2-strike hole. This one's smacked out to left center. It gets down with room to roam. He turns for second. Trout throws it back in. And he starts off the second with a double.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
Jose Bautista digs in. That's in the dirt. No advance, and that's ball one. Runner at second with no outs. Catches a piece. Crusaders. Runner at second. Stays with it. Foul. Got him to chase. Well, you can't say he didn't try. Rangel Rodriguez shuffles into the box. Ground ball to third. Keeps it inside the chalk. Fair ball. The run comes in to score from second. Safely into second. He's got a double.
batting eighth, the left fielder,
Max Clark comes to the plate following the RBI double. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Rodriguez coming home. He scores easily. It's 5-2. Ryan O'Hearn next to hit after the RBI single. Runner on the go. Swung on and lifted to second. Trout under this one. Hauls it in. Now 2 away. And now it's Connor Griffin. Really locked in to get the strike. Clark leads off first with 2 down. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Goes for it, but just misses. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. The Crusaders play 2 runs in the 3rd. Xander Bogaerts is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base.
Now batting for the legend.
Fernando Tatis Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. Goes with the slider. That pitch has been his usual opener. Trash pitch. Hasn't been offered anything to hit. Pitch misses, and that's a walk. Kyle Schwarber up now with runners at first and second. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Inches from the zone and saw it perfectly. Pickoff move to second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here comes a pitch. Skips up some dust. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Schwarber steps out to reset. That's the fastball. Been his favorite pitch so far. Throws over. Back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Runners on the move. And that's down. A base hit. Tatis rounds third, headed for the plate. Second run scored. Safe. He beat it. A commanding lead before the fans are even in their seats. You're locked in today. And there's a foul. The count is 0-2. Keeps the lights on. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Schwarber around third. Throw to the plate. Tag too late. He's in. Next is the cleanup hitter, Bo Youngmoon. Mike Trout standing in scoring position, a chance to drive him in. Griffin handles the chance. On to O'Hearn for the out. Will Smith comes to bat with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. He was late. That makes it 0-2. Stays alive. Kicks and delivers. Hangs in there. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Out on the drop third strike. 2 away. Hung up between third and home. Ketel Marte shuffles to the plate. Safe to say you felt pretty good with this card last time around. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. Throw to third. Tries to get back and safe. The 0-1. Run it back. The Crusaders have given up 3 runs this inning. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the inning. They strand the runner. Brandon Lau gets us going this inning. 2 cards from the New Thread series battling now. Fouls away the fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swung on and powers it. Duran tracking it. It stays in the park and the catch is made. Roberto Clemente at the dish. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1.
Roberto Clemente.
Swung on and lifted to left. Makes the grab for the second out. O'Neal Cruz steps in. Fouled off left side. The 0-1 now. That's foul. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. That ends the inning. That wraps up the top of the third. And it's still a 6-run game. Manny Machado ready to start this inning.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Puts it on the ground to second. Lau over to pick it up. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Jarren Duran deals himself into the box. Not tardy. Doesn't connect. He was late. Strike 3. Reset time. You've got this. The batter now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Catches a piece of the heater. Swings. Puts it on the ground to short. Griffin. Easy out. And that ends the inning. Doyle. Back here in a 6-run game. Edward Cabrera ready to begin his 4th inning of work on the bump. Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasted absolutely no time in the at-bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Jose Bautista gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game, especially against righties. Foul! The 0-2. This one is trouble. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Rainiel Rodriguez ready to swing it with a runner on second. First pitch strike. That's been a familiar sight for him. Went with the slider but misses. On a line. And it's a base hit for the member of the Spring Breakout Series. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Max Clark at the dish with runners at the corners. Singled and drove in a run his first time to the plate. Bingo. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Crusaders, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Drilled to left center field. Duran glamping under it. Rodriguez tags from second. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. Connor Griffin ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Makes the catch, inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame. This is a 4-run game. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads off the inning.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swing and a line to the right. This one looks like trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double. Kyle Schwarber steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Misses the zone with the first pitch. The lefty kicks and delivers. And it's into the gap. Tatis coming home. And he touches home. In safely at second. The second time they produce a double so far this inning. Trout at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's a foul ball. Takes a lead at second with nobody out. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Hanging tough. Kicks and delivers. Bautista tags the runner. That's 1. Next to the plate in ranked seasons, Bo Youngmoo.
The first baseman, number 2, Bo Youngmoo.
Throws to first. They got it. Spoils it. O'Hearn collects it. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. They score a run. Brandon Lowe hits lead off this inning.
The second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Great pitch. Lowe gets wood on it. And down goes the leadoff man. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Smash down the left field line, but foul. And foul. Crusaders, 1 down, bases empty. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. Machado throws to first, and now 2 away. Getting ready to hit, O'Neill Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Swing and a pop-up. Machado under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 5th is complete, and it's still a 5-run game. Will Smith leads us off.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Ripped on the ground to short. There's the first out of the inning. And now it's time for the versatile Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Clemente gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it, and 2 gone. In steps Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Flirting with the zone, and you didn't budge. Fantastic take. Griffin fields it cleanly. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Joya doesn't cough any up. Andrew McCutchen leads off with his team playing from behind.
Andrew McCutchen.
Moon waiting for it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next to the dish, Jose Bautista.
The third baseman, Jose Bautista.
First pitch is off the plate. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Coming in hot. Were you even trying to strike him out there? Well done. In the box, Rainiel Rodriguez. First pitch misses.
That's low. Ball.
Goes back to the slur. This is smacked left field line. Keeps it fair. Throw from the outfield goes to second. But he's in there easily.
Up next for the Crusaders,
Max Clutch ready to swing it, but a runner on second. Lights it away. The pitch. Hit hard, and that gets through. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Count is 0-1. Oh, look at that stop from his backside. Not in time, and that'll score a run to first. And he beats the throw. Everyone's safe. And fouled away. And the 0-1. Delivers a ball.
That's down.
Swung on, and this one is smacked. Can't get there. Could score both runners. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit. And a run comes in on the play. Wow, stands in here. That one misses inside. The heater connects for a strike. Hit hard to second. Gets it to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They strand a pair of runners in scoring position. And now it's a 3-run game. Jarren Duran hits leadoff this frame.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran. Now pitching, Dennis Santana.
Griffin, the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 6th. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Lifted in the air, headed towards the gap. It's into the gap. Bogaerts headed for second. Safe.
Hey, he beat it out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. On the ground to short. Griffin. Throw to second. Tags the runner. Kyle Schwarber in the box with a runner on first. Hits it foul. Tatis could go here. Not going.
Oh.
Tatis runs.
That's the ball.
Tag safe. Stolen base. This has double written all over it. Tatis headed for the plate. And he's in for a run. And they lead by 4. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Legends score a run in the inning, and they lead by 4. Roberto Clemente leads things off and down by 4.
21, Roberto.
A World Baseball Classic card takes the mound. Greg Weissert. Clemente stands in now and watches strike 1. Goes back to the sinker.
Ball.
Runs the count to 1-2. Changeup is fouled away, stays alive. The pitch.
Did he go?
O'Neill Cruz is next to hit. Right side, foul ball. The righty kicks and delivers. Swung on and Cruz crushes it. Good hang time. Catches it right at the wall. Andrew McCutchen now at the plate.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Drills one deep. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Third out, and that ends the frame. Time for the 7th inning stretch. Considering a stroll to the lemonade stand. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Bo Youngmoon ready to roll. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Here's the pitch. Gets a piece. Here comes the 0-2. Don't worry. You still earned XP in the at-bat. Will Smith, the next card off the deck. Bautista fires across the diamond. In there. He's safe.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first. Never a doubt. Goes back to the changeup. Good eye.
No, that missed.
Pitcher's not sneaking that past you. Goes back to the cutter. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul. Takes the lead at first with one out. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. Manny Machado comes to the plate with the bases empty. Gets a piece. Stays on the changeup and fouls it off. What was that? Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Correa has pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Hit on the ground up the middle. Griffin handles it. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 gone here. Jarren Duran in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Loud. Out number 3. They score a pair of runs in the inning, and they're enjoying a 6-run lead. Jose Bautista leads off the top of the 8th.
The third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Read it and weep. Goes back to the sweeper. The count is 2-1. Fast play, but a slow dance. The heater misses for a ball. Drilled to center field. Trout settles under it. Brings it in. And now one away. Rainiel Rodriguez ready to hit. A noteworthy day at the plate. You're making this card shine. 0-1 the count. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Puts it on the ground to third. Over to first. Rodriguez retired. Max Cluck freshly dealt to the plate.
The left fielder, Max Cluck.
First pitch of the ball. That makes it 2-0. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Weiser drifts under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Legends enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Xander Bogaerts leads off with a nice lead in the game.
Xander Bogaerts.
Not quite ready for a pitch. The Crusaders make a change on the mound as they turn to Carmen Mlodzinski. Bogaerts in the box, lays off for ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Sweeper after sweeper. The righty sets, kicks, fight. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. And it's caught for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Threads it past the infield for a base hit. Kyle Schwarber in the box with a runner on first. 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. Tag safe. Stolen base. Correa with a runner aboard. Starts with a pair of sweepers. Takes it in for the out. Clark fires it into second. And no chance getting back to second in time. It's a double play. 8 innings. Ready now for the final frame. Where has the time gone? You're in the driver's seat and close to claiming a victory here in DD. Hey, you play to win the game. Angel Serpa pitching now and hoping to pick up a win in ranked season. O'Hearn swings through it for strike one. Brian Reynolds has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. Total control. Keep the pressure on and get out of here with a win. In the air, right side of the infield. Out, and I think he had time to make a tick-tock before that one landed. Now the shortstop, Connor Griffin. Starts with the ball. Misses with the slider. Down. That makes it 2-1. Goes back to the sinker. Move, just a model of efficiency out there. Stepping in, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Late with the swing there. That's the high mozzarella. One pitch away from a ranked season win. And that one almost got him. Needs some time. Slow down, but it's a ball. The final out is made, and they do something that is not easy to do. Win a game in ranked season. I applaud you. Well done. I make this mode look a lot harder than you just did. The Crusaders come up short in this 9-inning affair. Stay with it. We know you got this. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Thanks for playing Diamond Dynasty. For our entire crew at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Chat soon.
Summertime, when the lights go out, days are long, and we're getting loud. There's a time when we're holding back, and a time, baby, we're holding hands. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box, and here we go. Nice opener. Feels like you've got a plan, and I'm excited to see where it leads. Strike two, and he might try that pitch one more time. Lifted in the air to left. Makes the catch. One gone now. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Puts it on the ground to second. On to first. 2 gone here. The man with the monster swings. Welcome to the box, Aaron Judge. Late with the swing there. A powerful crack of the bat. Got plenty of it. It's long gone for a home run. Judge impresses with his remarkable power. Ohtani comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Aaron Judge. First pitch misses. Goes back to the knuckleball. Gets the bat to it, but foul. The pitch to Shohei. Now a check swing, but he held up. Misses with the knuckleball. The live series member collects the strikeout. The Bears play a run of the inning, and now they're up a run. Tatsuya Imai on the mound in the bottom half. Stuff is heavy and unforgiving, so you have to stay disciplined. Easier said than done, right? When I face this guy, I produce more tears than runs, but that's okay. Fernando Tatis Jr. ready to roll. And sent foul. The 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. And down goes the leadoff man. Kyle Schwarber is the batter now. Doesn't connect. He was late. Not done yet. Here's the pitch. Not gonna lie.
That's outside.
Tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Hit on the ground up the middle. Utley. Toss to Alonso for the out. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. Brings it in. That ends the inning. That was a quick frame. Only needed 9. Back here in a one-run game. Pete Alonso bats first this inning.
Alonso.
Swing and a miss. Chases one off the plate. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Are you kidding me, Marte? That was crazy. Yoan Moncada shuffles to the plate. That one finds its way through. Joe Mauer in the box with a runner on first. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Connor Griffin, freshly dealt to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Goes back to the knuckleball. Stays with it, foul. Righty kicks and delivers. He dodges the fastball. Ground ball to first. Move. Throws to second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Top half of the second is complete. And the margin remains just one run. Bo Kyung-moo ready to go. Gets a piece. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Utley over to pick it up. Now one away. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Hits it hard to second, and two away. Ketel Marte up next to the dish.
Ketel Marte.
First pitch of the ball. The 1-1. Crow Armstrong camps under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 6 up. Chase Utley, the first to hit this inning.
The second baseman, Chase Utley.
Swung on and lifted to left. Duran on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Pete Crow Armstrong is now at the plate. One at bat so far, he flew out.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory.
Up next for the Bears, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber at the dish with a runner on first. Great jump. There goes the runner. Safe, and that was not close. And the righty kicks and delivers. Runner goes again. Lined into the gap. Should score the run. The run comes in from second. And now it's a two-run game. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge comes to the plate following the RBI double. Hit on the ground to the pitcher. Two away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
For Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. That wraps up the top of the third. And now it's a two-run game.
Self-motivation is a virtue.
Manny Machado is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Different zip code. Swings and lifts one to right. And out number 1 on the grab. Jarren Duran is the next to hit. Fouls that off. The 0-1. Moncada whips it to first, and there's 2 down. Xander Bogaerts is next to the plate.
Xander Bogaerts.
Catches a piece. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base.
Now batting for the left.
Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Brings it in for the third out. 3 innings complete. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Pete Alonso gets us going in this frame. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Alonso retired at first. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Fights it off. The Bears up by 2. Lifted in the air to center. Trout moves under it. Brings it in. And that's out number 2. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Starts with the ball. Gets a piece of the fastball. The lead is 2 at the moment. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Philadelphia.
A member of the spring breakout series now, Connor Griffin. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Just a little trouble with this one behind the plate. No movement on the bases. Utley ready. Starts with a pair of knuckleballs. Goes with the knuckleball, but misses the plate. That's a foul ball. Utley waits. That'll be foul. Bears, runners at first and second. Started to swing. He went around. Not an easy call. Kyle Schwarber hits leadoff this frame.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ground ball and foul. And the pitch. 2 strikes and no balls. Sneaks through the infield. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Mike Trout parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Count is 0-1. A little out front. He swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater.
Now batting for the legend, the first baseman.
The next victim walking to the plate, Bo Kyung-Moon. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Wowzers. Not done yet. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row.
Next for Korea.
Will Smith steps in, grounded out to second his first time up. Swing and a ground ball to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. We head to the 5th. Don't go anywhere. Pete Crow Armstrong gets us going this inning. In the air to right. Tatis settling under it. Floats right into his mitt. In the box, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Aggressive swing on the first pitch. And well struck. Going back. And on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now following the solo home run. 0-1 to start. Judge catches a piece. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. From his knees, the throw. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated
Shohei Ohtani steps in. Misses the zone with the first pitch. And it's in, base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Pete Alonso in the box with a runner on first. Popped up right field. Tatis on the move to the left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ketel Marte, the leadoff hitter and playing down by 3. Flied out his first time up. Early bird gets the strike. Spoils it. 0-2, the pitch. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there, and now they have a base run. Machado will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. 98 at the knees and couldn't connect. Puts it on the ground to the left side. To second, there's one. On to first, double play. Jarren Duran ready to go after watching the defense pick up 2 quick outs. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Hammers one deep. There it goes. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. That's the fastball, a central part of his game today. The pitch. Slider. Strike 3. Yoan Moncada leads us off.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Fouls it. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joe Mauer at the dish with a runner on first. Knuckleball misses the zone. Line, but finds the glove. Great play. Connor Griffin ready to hit.
For the Bears, the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
And that's a foul ball right side. Bears, 1 out, 1 on. The count is 0-2. Goes back to the knuckleball. Now a blooper back behind first. And that's a foul ball. Runner at first with 1 out. Delivers a ball.
Inside. That's a ball.
That's a strikeout. He's making a case for his manager to keep him in the game as long as possible. Here's the captain of the squad, Chase Utley. Swung on and hammered. It looks like trouble. Not in time. He's got a double. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball. PCA waits. Count runs to 1-1. Crow Armstrong fights it off. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Crow Armstrong retired. Back in the flat. Fernando Tatis Jr. ready to start this inning. Late with the swing there. One fires. Swung on and lifted to left center. Oh no! Schwarber at the plate following the leadoff knock from Tatis. On the ground to second, might be two. They get one. Relay to first, double play. Mike Trout strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. 0-1 the count. Swings and misses out in front. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 6 innings in the books. Stepping aside. Kyle Schwarber his lead off this inning.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Catches the zone with the knuckleball. It's the knuckleball again. The count is 0-2. And we'll do it again. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Skips up some dust.
That's low. That's the ball.
Went with the knuckleball, but misses. Still breathing. 2-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Aaron Judge approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Showtime up now. No pitcher has ever been happy to see this guy at the plate. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Alonso at the dish following the latest home run from Shohei Ohtani. And puts one on the ground, foul. And the 0-1. Machado handles the chance. Sends it to first. 2 gone now. Yoan Moncada in the batter's box, boasting a fantastic power rating against right-handed pitching. Fly ball center field. Trout gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. It's stretch time. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Bo Kyung-moo leads things off and down by 4. Utley gathers and throws to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Will Smith in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. The Bears with a 4-run lead late in the game. Hangs in there. The pitch to Smitty. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Ripped to short. Snagged on a bounce. Smith out at first. Now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. On the ground to Alonso. The tag, and that's out number 3. Joe Mauer leading things off with a 4-run cushion. Softly hit back behind third, and it's a foul ball. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. One away in the top of the 8th. Connor Griffin digs in.
Philadelphia, the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Ground ball to second. Marte handles it to first. Now 2 away. Chase Utley comes up to bat in the 8th. Gets down, base hit. Trout can't secure it. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. So the 2-out knock extends the inning, and back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Bears, the center
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box with a runner at third. And fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Hauls it in to end the inning. Waldron wraps it up. Manny Machado leads off with his team playing from behind.
Manny Machado.
Count is 0-1. In the air to center. Crow Armstrong drifts under it. Main character energy. Next up here in the 8th inning, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
That gets down for a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. He's in there.
Hey, he beat it up.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Xander Bogaerts in the box with a runner on first. Good slider. That's a strike. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
Up next for Korea.
Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Safe. And he easily steals the bag. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Hits it on the ground to short. Griffin collects it. Out number 3. 8 innings. Kyle Schwarber leads off the top of the 9th. Check swing. Did he go? And they say the bat never went around. Ripped on a line. This has double written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. 3rd hit of the game for him. This one is a double.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Aaron Judge ready to swing it with a runner on second. First pitch misses the plate. Puts it on the ground to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. One away. And that'll bring up Shohei the Show Ohtani to the dish.
Ball.
Pitch out, but no action. Bears have a runner in scoring position. Intentional walk coming here. And that sets up the double play possibility with one away and the runners at first and second. Pete Alonso up now with 2 runners on base. Puts it on the ground to third. Keeps it fair. Schwarber headed for the plate. And he scores easily. He's tagged out after the throw to third. That's foul. Runner on first with 2 away. Driven the other way, and this one might leave the yard. On its way out of here. Opposite field home run. So now it's a 7-run game as they add on. Next to hit, Joe Mauer. Misses with the first pitch. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Bogarts on the run, sends it over to first. Easy out, and that is. This is it. Last call for you, amigo. Sort of buried in the box score, but it's not over until we see the main menu. And it's in. Base hit. Mike Trout at the dish. Doesn't connect. He was late. Did a bird fly in front of that pitch? I blame the bird. Bo Kim Moon strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Not a strike. Steps out to reset. Two-0 is the count. And that's sent foul. Schwarber, the runner at first with 1 gone. Swings early and fouls it. The pitch. Keeps battling. The 2-2. Fantastic stop. To his knee, the throw. Out. That's a diamond's touch. What a play. Will Smith steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Hauls it in for the out.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company. My company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is be out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel
Happy you're with us. MLB The Show welcomes you to Battle Royale Baseball. Yoshinobu Yamamoto going through the final stages of his warm-up. Battle Royale is the name of the game. Don't be surprised to see a few bold moves. Starting pitchers have to be prepared for anything in this mode. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Brings it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a chance for Junior Caminero.
Number 13, Junior Caminero.
Foul ball. The righty sets, kicks, fires. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. 2 away. Digging in, Max Muncy. Nothing wrong with a silver rating. Sometimes that's all you need. Easy take for you. Muncy waits. Misses Yamamoto's pitch. Curveball. Strike 3. Drew Rasmussen chosen to start for the visiting team. Mike Piazza in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first.
Number 31, Mike Piazza.
Early bird gets the strike. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 1. And here comes Gunnar Henderson. Starts with the ball. Fly ball, right field. Rucker going back. And it's caught for the out. Francisco Alvarez confidently strolls to the plate as a supercharged player. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss. He was late. Doesn't connect with the cutter. Strikeout number 1. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Andy Pages hits leadoff this inning. Count is 0-1. Hit on the ground, and he goes up the middle for a base knock. And the go-ahead run is on base. Francisco Lindor up next to the dish. Piazza tries to block it, but he gets away. Runner stays put. Good discipline from you. Righty kicks and delivers. Fights it off. Legend. Runner at first. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Jake McCarthy ready to go with the go-ahead run at second. It's a double steal in a huge spot, going for the sac bunt to first, and he beats the throw. Everyone's safe. Brent Rooker ready to hit. Fights it off. Stays with it, but foul. An important strikeout for the live series card on the hill. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job keeping the pitch close. That saved an important run. Base hit. 1 run is in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13.
What can you say? Big time. Players make big-time plays. Sir Anthony Dominguez, the new arm out of the bullpen. And he'll go to work with runners at second and third. Dingler at the plate as he swings through strike 1. A little out front, he swings through it. Witt gathers and throws to first. Now 2 away. Hit hard, and that gets through. In comes the runner from third, and it's 4-0. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning.
Up next for Korea, the third
Junior Caminera next to hit after the RBI single. There goes the runner. 100 miles per hour and foul. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Safe, and that was not close. Korea already with 4 runs this frame. Runner goes again. Sweeper. Strike 3. Welcome back. 4 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Kazuma Okamoto. Bats first as we start the bottom of the second. Devin Williams, the new arm in this Battle Royale matchup. Okamoto stands in now and watches strike 1. Cutter generates a swing and a miss. Lifted in the air to left. Pages making it look easy out there. Next up here in the second inning, Bobby Witt Jr. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. Gets the strikeout. Went with the fastball instead of repeating pitches. Kangkwon Galigalau now at the plate. Cutter misses the target. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Doesn't connect. He was late. Swung on and lifted to left. Makes the catch. Inning over. Williams wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Here we are in the third inning already.
King is a hitter.
Jung-Hoo Lee steps up, and we're ready for liftoff. Puts it on the ground to second. Biggio on to first, and now one away. Junior Caminera ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Max Muncy in the box with a runner on first. Looking for gold results on a silver budget. Catches the plate with pitch number 1. The curve misses for a ball. Late jump. There goes the runner. Throws to first. Tries to get back and safe. Muncy ready. That one's on the house. Pickoff attempt. Back to first, and he's safe. Legends. 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the move again. Not finished yet. Caminera leads off first with 1 away. Snap throw. He's in there. Muncy waits. Once again, runner on the go. 2-strike foul. Runner at first with 1 out. Runner takes off one more time. Ball 4. After a gritty 8-pitch at bat, he earns the walk. Andy Pages strolls to the plate here in Battle Royale. That's a hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. Francisco Lindor steps up with a go-ahead run at third. Never a doubt. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. Can't hang on. The run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Jake McCarthy comes to the plate after the 2 RBI singles. Runner's on the move. Trying for a squeeze. Urshela. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely. Throw to first. Tries to get back and safe. Rooker at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pickoff move to first. Tries to get back and safe. Lots of speed at first. Let's see if he takes off here. Wasn't feeling it. Not your pitch, not your swing. Two. Here comes. Keeps it going. The righty kicks and delivers. A double steal. It's a squeeze. Biggio tags the runner for 1. Splashing early runs and still looking for more. That one looks like trouble. Rooker going for third. Coming home. And he scores easily. And the lead is up to 5. Dylan Dingler comes to the plate following the RBI double. Strider misses the bat. And it's in. Base hit. Albies headed for the plate. And he touches home. And now it's a 6-run lead. Jung-Hoo Lee next to hit after the RBI single. First pitch of the ball. Not tempting you. Lee gets a piece to him. Swings and lifts one to center. Rodriguez drifts under it. Makes the catch. That does it for the top of the first. And they certainly didn't come away empty-handed. Off to a fast start in this one. Eury Perez gets the start for the visitors. Pitching in BR feels like the last 3 innings of a traditional game. Compressed, fast-paced, and thrilling. It demands focus from these starters. Mookie Betts in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. That was filthy. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Not done yet. Hits it on the ground to short. Lindor. So that's the first out of the inning, and that will bring Julio Rodriguez to the plate.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Doesn't connect. He was late. Missed it by a hair. Keeps the lights on. The wind of the pitch. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. And there's a hit. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Wilyer Abreu. That was nasty. Lifted in the air to left center. Lindor brings it in. Jason Giambi now at the plate. And a base hit laced into right. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Now representing the postseason series at the dish, Craig Biggio. The postseason series is packed with memorable cards. It highlights players that provided a big-time impact in the postseason. That does it for the... Back here in a 6-run game. Junior Caminera leads off with a nice lead in the game. The Wild Bunch dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Jordan Wicks. The 0-1. That one ran inside, almost got it. Squeezes it, and one gone. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. Drew a walk his first AB. First pitch, fly ball empty. This is hit well. I don't think anyone is going to catch this one, unless it's a fan. There it goes, home run. That's what it looks like when you step in the box with a game plan. Andy Pages comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Fights it off. Correa, one down, bases empty. In the air and headed to the gap. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. Single to center his first time up. On a line. Gets down, base hit. Giambi loses it. Jake McCarthy at the dish with a runner on first. Lindor on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The pitch. Spit on that one. In the air, headed to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here for some more Battle Royale action. We're in the second. Owen Casey ready to roll. Alexis Diaz in the game, taking over on the mound. Casey in the box now. No balls and a strike. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Lives to see another pitch. Here's the 0-2. Strike three. First up for him on the mound, and it's a strikeout. Now a chance for Gio Urshela. Well, that's one way to introduce yourself. Albies fields it cleanly. Throw to first. Two gone now. Next to the plate, Salvador Perez. Albies over to first. That's the inning. With 2 innings complete. Here we are in the 3rd inning already. Blink and you'll miss it. Brent Rooker leads off the inning. Peterson bolting towards it. He lays out, and I'm not sure why. Foul ball. Rooker ready. Peterson snags him. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Albies retired. Dylan Dingler is the next to hit. And that goes foul. That's a hit. And that extends the inning. Jung-Hoo Lee in the box with a runner on first. Late start in the steal attempt. Trying Salvi's arm here. Throws to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Legends, 1 on with 2 outs. Lands near the line. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And the throw keeps him from advancing to third. Junior Caminero shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Hit hard to first. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. Wicks. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. You've got a sizable lead. I just love it when a plan comes together. Peterson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Mookie Betts up now. Fly ball left center. Lee galloping towards it. Clears the wall after the bounce for an automatic double. Here's J-Rod. An opportunity to bring Mookie home here. Well, the ump is just being picky if you ask me. Close enough, am I right? swung on and lifted to right. Rooker under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Wilyer Abreu shuffles into the box. And a base hit laced into right. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Jason Giambi at the... Ish with runners at the corners. He singled to right in his first at bat. Looks like me swinging. It seems like the heavy lifting is mostly done. You've got the lead, and it's late. '97 ball game.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee when the session in, we'll need us some needs. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato browns, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, so the place away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up. Do it again. Hit my line. Pull the phone. Hop in. Ride out. Like this. Crank the window. Pit stop. Hop out. Hit the block. Put some in the wind. To the crib. Rest up. Wake up. Do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Moved the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Cuz. West Side players and the West Side thugs, showing West Side love to the West Side plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallet Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know it, brother. Chop it up and shout it, firm, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out.
Bryce Harper ready at the plate, and away we go.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
This Battle Royale matchup begins with a strike. That's a cutter for a ball. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25.
Buxton up now to follow the leadoff hit from Bryce Harper. And that one finds its way through for a base knock. And the lead runner stops at second, and the first batters of the inning have reached base. Here's a card with a 94 overall rating, Manny Ramirez. Starts with the ball. Fastball almost got him. swing and a drive. It's gone. A 3-run shot, and they take the lead. Kyle Schwarber strolls to the plate after watching that blast from a second-half Heroes Series card. The sweeper misses for a ball. Ring-a-ding-ding. That's a strike. Goes with the sweeper but misses. Whatever, Blue. Swings, and now this one is hit well, too. I think they just went back-to-back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run.
Music don't stop.
Heyo, glad you could make it. MLB The Show, your home for Battle Royale Baseball. Jung-Hoo Lee steps up, and it's go time. Tries to hold up. They rule it a strike. The 0-1. Lee fouls it. Fly ball to center. Crow Armstrong sprinting towards it, hauls it in. One gone here. Junior Caminera comes to the plate here in the first. Hard ground ball to short. Whips it to first. Caminera grounds out. Digging in, Max Muncy. Fouls it off. Muncy ready. That's a foul ball. Muncy waits. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's foul. 0-2 on the way. To the warning track. Still work to do. Muncy rounds first, headed for two. And he'll make it into second base with two gone. Andy Pages ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gets him to chase. Fly ball left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Howard wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. Pete Crow Armstrong leads off the bottom of the first.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Someone get him a compass. Crow Armstrong pops out. Now at the plate, number 23.
Second baseman, number 23.
Albies handles the chance. Toss to Muncy for the out. The batter now, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, number 13,
First pitch is a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. 1 inning down, 2 to go. Stick around. Francisco Lindor, ready to roll.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swung on and hit it hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard here in the second. Around first, digging for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Jake McCarthy steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Hit on the ground to first. Loses it, and they strike first here in this 3-inning game. And he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. That's a base hit. McCarthy headed for third. Throw cut off, now to second. Tags the runner. Ozzie Albies comes to bat with a runner at third. Just an exploratory mission. That's a base hit as a run scored. And with that hit, they're up to 4 in the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13.
Dylan Dingler next to hit after the RBI single. Albies takes off for second.
Outside.
Tag safe. Stolen base. Dingler waits. Meneses handles it. And he takes it himself for the out. Jung-Hoo Lee in the box with a runner at third. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Albies breaks for home. The squeeze is popped up. Brings it in for the third out. So they played 2 runs in the inning. This is a 2-run game. Welcome back to Battle Royale, where it gets late early. Juan Soto leads things off and down by 2. Gloves it on the dive. And they get the out, but it wasn't easy.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton steps to the plate. Got him swinging at air. And fouled away. Ducks, 1 down, base is empty. Sent him packing. Great pitch. Stepping in, Carter Jensen. Puts it on the ground to second. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. An impressive way to end the frame, that's for sure. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Junior Caminera digs in to square off against Tanner Houck. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. That gives them a 3-run lead here in the late stages. Max Muncy comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Gets him pretty good. It's a hit by pitch. So that puts a runner on first, and now up hoping for a less painful experience. Andy Pages, 0 for 1 on the day. On the ground to short. Could be 2 here. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play. Francisco Lindor thought he would have someone on base here. Instead, they're empty with 2 away. Lindor wants to think about it. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. A base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Jake McCarthy at the dish with a runner on first. He reached on an infield single his first time. And he's caught up. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Final frame, and you should be feeling good right about now. Your lead is 3. Remember, where we're going, we don't need roads. Catches a piece. And the 0-1. On a line. Makes the grab, 1 away. Joey Meneses is next to the plate. First pitch of the ball. It's belted. Everyone knew it as soon as they heard it. Perfect, and it's gone. Home run. That makes this Battle Royale matchup a 2-run game here in the final inning. Powell comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Korea make a change on the mound as they turn to Edwin Diaz. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. Farmer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Made him look a little foolish there. In for a strike. We might see the slider again here with 2 strikes. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Attacks the first pitch of the at-bat and gives it a ride. That was well struck. Look at it go. On its way out of here. That was an aggressive approach, and that's the result when everything goes to plan. Number 23 stands in now, looks at that one inside. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Hammered and hit perfectly. This one is headed out for sure. Goodbye baseball. Hello momentum swing. Mark Vientos hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Nobody ahead on the scoreboard. Hits it foul. The Ducks have played it 3 so far this inning. Got it. Strikeout. All square at 3 as we start another frame. Jake McCarthy, his leadoff this inning. Francisco Lindor ready to be driven home. Runner breaks, and it's a great jump. In there. He's safe.
He's safe.
One-0, delivers. Pitch out, but nothing doing. The 2-0. McCarthy catches a piece. The pitch. Went with the cutter. Goes to it for the 3rd time. Inside, and that's ball 4. Misses with an important pitch. Brent Rooker up now with runners at first and second. Meneses to second for 1. Throw to first. In time. Here's the tag, and he's out. Bottom half setting up here in extra. We remain tied. Back here in a tie game. Juan Soto ready to go. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Stays with it. Foul. The pitch. Out in front and foul. The 0-2 now. Goes with the fastball but misses. Still breathing. Here's the pitch. Swings and smashes it. This ball is absolutely hammered. Kiss it goodbye because we'll never see it again. It's a walk-off home run, and what a way to finish it.
You swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy. I'm still putting